Hey, welcome. Matt Smith here at Colton RV and Marine. What we're going to do a walk around on the Solitude 310GK and go through all the options and features that are on this one. As you can see on the front cap here is a one-piece molded fiberglass with auto body paint. So what that means is you're not going to get any fading from the sun beating down on it like the old style front caps. So no chalking or anything else. You take care of it just like you would on an automobile. So, and it is also double insulated, so that way you don't lose a lot of the air conditioning and the heat inside your camper. It's going to hold the temperature a lot better inside. We're going to go around. You got your bed slide right here. You got these nice, neat LED lights underneath them. They're little blue ones. Helps out with nighttime if you got to go to your cargo bay on this side. You got a little light to see as you're walking around here. I recommend pool noodles. I got a couple of knots on my head from hitting these. Pool noodles help out when you put them around the edges, so you don't, if you do hit your head on them, it doesn't hurt as bad. When you come in here, the first thing is this has a power reel. So this 50 amp cord, nice heavy, thick gauge cord. It's hard to roll up when you are done camping. So it's nice. You put it in that slot there, and then you just hit the button, and it rolls itself in. So you don't have to lug that big cord and try to roll it up. Really nice feature to have on it. You got your wet bay here. This is a molded piece right here, so you're gonna not have to worry about leaks. If this ever leaked water, it's not gonna shoot inside your bay. It's gonna drain right down the bottom. You have an outside shower, hot, cold water, your winterizing, sanitizing, city water connection. You just move these valves to what the picture tells you, and you got easy to winterize this thing. It takes you about 10 minutes to winterize this camper. This is the black tank flush. This is, again, when you pull your black tank gray valve, you can rinse this. It's got the sprayers on the tank that helps rinse all that water, toilet paper and everything, debris outside your black tank. Doesn't stink the next time you go to use it then. Water filter systems here. So you can put this water filter in there. It'll keep your water filtered, so that way for drinking your water, you won't get all that taste from the garden hoses that you get. Drain valves are right here. So again, when you go to winterize this, open your drain valves, let everything drain out, bypass your water heater, and then pull your plug out of your water heater. Really easy. And then the same thing when you're done camping, or when you're ready to go camping, to de-winterize, you just open everything back up and then put your plug back in your hot water. This is a tankless, Furrion tankless one. So this is the valve that you pull out to drain it, and then put it back in when you're de-winterizing it. Let everything pressurize and you're good to go. This is propane only, just so everybody knows. There is no tank in this. So it's gonna heat and continuously give you hot water as long as you need it. So you won't run out of hot water. You'll fill your tanks faster than you'll worry about hot water. So just make sure when you're using a lot of people can go to places that have septic already built in to their campsite. So you can hook up your hose to your campsite and leave your grate valves open. You can take long showers, do lots of dishes and everything else. Your furnace vent is over here. Basically all your utilities for hooking up your camper is on one side. You got your power 50 amp service here, and then you got your 6-point auto level system. I didn't let it finish the cycle, but you got 6 points of contact to the ground. That way this camper is not going to move around a lot once you get to your campsite walking around inside your camper. Your walls are all insulated. A couple things I want to tell people. You see how this gasket doesn't always come out. I got ADD. I don't like seeing it rolled in, but this is just a squeegee part of it. The seals are actually this. So when the slide's in, it pushes against this seal, and then you got the same type of seal inside the camper when it's out all the way. So you're in all the way or out all the way to make sure that it's not going to leak on you. Again, this is a squeegee, so people see that and they think that it's going to let the camper leak. No, because it drains right down the side and goes out without even coming inside the camper. We'll go back to the front here. I'll show you the cargo bay real quick. Up front, so on the Solitudes, you got plenty of room here. If you ever wanted to add a onboard generator, you can add one real easy. It's already vented with all the kits where you cut the holes You got wiring for this one. It's prep for a generator. You got your solar charger unit on here because we have solar panels on the roof. So it's going to constantly charge your battery. You got your 2 battery system hookups, and then you got your hydraulic system here because you got hydraulic legs for your jacks. And then you got the main living room has hydraulic slides on it. So they're going to be nice, fast, go out. They run a little bit slower in cold weather when it's down in the 30 degrees because the solution gets a little bit thicker because of the cold. But once it warms up, it runs a lot better. We'll go back to the tip here. Let's show you the fifth wheel hitch. So on the Solitude S-Class, again, this is the Solitude. The S-Class is going to have electric jacks, so there'll be square jacks in the front. The Solitude is the next step up. So you got your MoRide hitch system. So for chucking, this will move back and forth to reduce the chucking in the truck while you're hitting bumps and dips in the road. So you don't get that bouncing action that you think it's bouncing up and down, but really what it's doing, it's chucking back and forth, makes the truck bounce. This is going to reduce that, so that way when you're going down the road, you're a lot smoother and more comfortable for traveling. All right, and then again, you guys have any comments, questions, or anything like that, please chime in. We'd be happy to answer your questions as we go along here. The sidewall on the Solitude is a gel coat. When you get in the S-Class, it's going to be a vacuum bond pinch roll. So you'll see a little bit of those wrinkles from the vacuum bond siding. This one's smooth. It looks like almost like it's out-of-body paint, but it's a smooth gel coat, so it's going to last a lot longer. They're less likely for fading and chalking going on this one too. Your decals are got a nice protection over them. I believe it's a 5-year warranty on these now for fading, chipping, cracking, and all that. The other thing I missed on the other side is you do have 2 30-pound propane tanks on this. So you got one on this side, one on the other side, and you'll see these 2 valves up here. These are actually for your slides, your hydraulic slides. If you just wanted to stop and move one slide out on the hydraulics, because it's only one push button, you can actually pull one of them, and that way the one slide doesn't go out and the other one does. So that way you don't have to open both slides if you didn't want to. So you're at a rest stop and you just wanted to open one slide just to grab a quick bite and then close it, and then you push that back in, and then the next time the slides both open and close. In the cargo bay, look how, this is a drop frame. So you get a nice tall cargo bay here. It is actually heated, so if you're in cold weather, it will force air in here. So that way your valves, you notice they're inside, they're actually heated inside the compartment. And then you got prep for inverter, your power, your satellite if you want to put satellite, a TV outside here. This is a motion sense light here, and then you got central vac. Here's your vacuum hose that will go inside, and then your central vac will turn on and off as you want to vacuum. Port side here, you got a water port here, so you can actually put a water hose, a little tangled here. So this water hose can go on the other side, or you could put it on this side, and then you would have cold water. There's no hot water on this side, but at least you can rinse everything that you want to clean up on this side of the camper. You have 2 main awnings on this one. They put 2 on here because you don't want to lose awning space over a slide. So they put it on the side of the slide. So you're going to get that 7 to 8 feet clearance of awning going over. And then your main awning will go 7 to 8 feet. So you got full coverage on the side of the camper. Nice to have that. This is actually one of the best-selling floor plan in the market right now with this floor plan. So when you go inside, you'll notice you got an island, rear living, so you got opposing slides, so you got a lot of elbow room inside this camper. As we go in, you'll notice we got the MoRide solid steps that actually sit on the ground. So when you're going up and down the camper, less bouncing up and down as you go in. And then you got a nice big grab handle. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go inside, look at this, the features inside we got here. All right, so now we're inside the Solitude. Again, this is the 310GK. So this is a rear living. So you're going to have your dinette, theater seats, your pull-out couch, and TV right across from the theater seat, which this is on a nice televator, so it goes up and down. You got your electric fireplace, but the main feature is a lot of people like this island space. Your cooktop, you got counter space next to the cooktop on both sides, plugs underneath, plugs on the front of the island. So you got a lot of room to put your appliances that you want. If you want to bring crock pot, ice maker, your Keurigs and toaster ovens, air fryers, whatever you think of, you got plenty of room in here to do that. And you could do like a buffet style, leave the covers on the sink, and set up the buffet when you're ready to eat. So again, Corian countertops, all real wood cabinets. So a lot of features that you're going to get in Grand Design again. Nice tall slides. I don't know if you could see this, but I'm 5'10". Look how tall this slide is. You're not going to stand up from this chair and hit your head on this. So again, with the hydraulic slides, that's how they can do it. This is a full profile camper, fifth wheel. So if everybody knows the difference, there's a mid profile, like our Reflections, where the roof slants as after the bathroom. You'll see the roof slanting down, so it gets shorter in the back. So on a full profile, it is pretty much flat front to back. So you got your height ceiling. I can't even touch the ceiling standing up. So lots of clearance in here. It makes it feel big. You're also 101 inches wide versus 96 inches wide from a mid-profile. So this is on a wide body chassis. So it gives you all that space. It feels huge in here. People love to live in campers like this full-time, travel the country. So we'll go through some nice features. Starting off with the dinette. So this dinette has 4 chairs. There's no booth in this one. So you got 4 chairs. 2 of these chairs actually fold up, and you can fold them up and put them under the bed if you want. And then you got your dinette, which is a nice big enough for 2 people or 4 people. You also notice no carpets on the floor. So they got rid of carpets. With these low profile slides now, they can use linoleum to match the floor, so everything looks nice and flush. No trip hazards. You're not stubbing your toe when you're coming up to this. Even the opposite slide. So what has been known for the kitchen slide is you always had that lip, that wood piece of trim that you would always stub your toe on. And this one, again, they put the linoleum in, so you're not actually having to stub your toe when you're standing at the oven. You can actually stand right at the oven and cook and not have to worry about dinging it up and all that. Your bed back here, or your couch back here, turns into a full-size bed just by pulling the covers out, or the cushions off. I'll show you, demo this real quick because I haven't done one of these in a while. So we'll put this cushion over here. You pick up the front, and then you got your legs underneath. So as you pull it up, you put your legs out, put it down, and then the back goes down. And then you can put your cushions at the end and make it into a pillow or headrest. And then when you're done, pick it up again, and then just fold it right back up. So pick it up in the air, fold the legs in, and then you let the middle section go down, and down it goes. And then you put your cushions back out. Nice, easy. It only took me a couple seconds to set that up. And then this is the frameless windows, which I forgot to point out while we're outside. These are crank out windows. So you would just take these, turn them, and they crank out. What's nice is you got a 3-inch opening, so you can get a nice airflow in here. And if it rains, you don't have to worry about the rain coming in. You can leave them open. And they actually did a nice thing now. They actually put this extra trim piece around the window so it all looks nice and flush. This one's an emergency exit one. So that one go out all the way. And then you got your side windows that open out, and then all the other windows. If you come back over here, look at how big these windows are. You get a good feel. We have a lot of natural light in here. Big, tall windows. So, and then when you don't want the natural light, and back up. And they're soft close, so they're not going to go slamming up. Your theater seats here are nice because they're heated, massage, and recline. So you actually see the buttons on the side here, and it also has USB ports on it. So you could plug in your cell phone, iPads, whatever else that needs to be charged. You can put them right on there as you're sitting there, sitting directly across from this televator. So this big TV is a Roku TV. You do have Wi-Fi in this too. So it's a Wi-Fi antenna, 4G network, and HD antenna. So Roku TV, if you want to do Wi-Fi, you can actually pick up Wi-Fi campgrounds and dedicate Wi-Fi inside here. You could password protect it, or you could do 4G network and use your cell phone provider like Verizon, AT&T, whatever you use. They'll give you a SIM card, you put it in there, and it's a monthly fee for your data plan. All right, so you got your Rockford Fosgate system here. Really nice upgraded radio. You got your speakers here, then you got speakers outside. This is Bluetooth, so you can pair your phone up to it, play your music inside, outside, and while you're outside, you can actually change your music and all that, and play the music off your phone. Here's your TV lift. So you push a button and you'll see it go down. As you go down, you can see you got a nice window behind here too. And then you got another area to put down for a buffet area. So you can lay out more food, knickknacks behind here, whatever you decided to do with it. You got your fireplace. This only runs off of 110. I don't have it plugged in today, but you're gonna get nice blue, red, orange lights on there, and it throws out a lot of heat. So if you're on a chilly day like today, you can actually turn the fireplace on. All the heat rises. So turn your AC on fan only, and it'll take that hot air and it'll circulate it for you, and it'll actually heat up the whole camper. This will get up to, I've heated the camper up to 80 degrees with my fireplace. So that's a great way to do, where if you're plugged into a campsite, you don't have to use your propane on a chilly morning like today. And then you'll notice again, all real wood, residential grab handles. So not those little tiny handles. So it's just like your house. And then you got lots of cabinet space in here. You got cabinets up here. You got cabinets below with drawers. So now, again, it's all real wood, well built. They're not going to fall apart on you very easily. And then more drawers over here. You got 3 on this side. You got storage underneath the sink. Plugs right here. And then more storage under here. And then everybody says, where are you putting your trash cans, right? Not just one, but 2. So if you want to recycle or just use one trash can, bag at a time, you got 2 cans here to be able to, put whatever you want in there. I do a lot of recycling here, so we use one trash can for just recycling. This is a professional grade cooktop. You got 4 big burners on this one, huge oven. You want to go for Thanksgiving, you can cook in here. You can cook a turkey, no problem. You got lots of room in this oven. You don't really see that in a lot of RVs, but on usually bigger profile ones, especially the Solitude, you're going to get more of a professional grade. Then you got your nice convection microwave. So lots of room inside here. People will bake in this, but you got the oven now. So, but if you don't want to use your propane, you can bake in this. Then you go across and you got your residential style fridge. So double door, oops, got the travel lock on. You got your double door fridge, you got your crisper drawers, you got your shelves, and then you got underneath here, you've got your ice maker on this one, and then lots of storage down below. As we're in here, you'll notice they always keep the tire pressure monitor in here. So this is actually prepped. The receiver is in the cargo bay. So you just add your tire link, you put the valves on your tires, and it will monitor your tires pressure and temperature as you're going down the road. So if your bearings get hot, it'll send you an alert, or if the tire gets a little pressure, then it'll send you an alert too. You can pair it to your phone, or there's a receiver in here that you can plug in, leave it plugged in your truck, and it's a USB plug, and it'll beep if something's wrong. Then you can pull over, check your app, see why it's beeping, and then fix the problem and then move on before you get a blowout and have to pull over because your tires shredded the whole side of your camper up. I don't know how many people have done that. Comment if you did, and tell us what you had to do. Your pantry's here, so you got lots of space in there. And then more cargo cabinet space here. You got a little buffet area here, and again, there's a plug underneath here. You got more lights. So you got lights all over this. Again, all the lights in the newer campers are going to be LED lights. So you're long lasting. You don't have to worry about changing bulbs all the time. They don't get hot and they don't draw a lot of electricity. So your 12-volt batteries will last a lot longer off of this. Plus with your solar panel on the roof, you're going to actually continue to charge the battery. Your lights and everything else will continue to work, and you'll extend it out a little bit longer than without a solar panels. All right, so this is all there here, all this here. Your controls are right here. Also, there's a panel here behind me. I'll show you that in a second. But these controls are actually going to be on your phone too, because you could pair your phone up to this. So you got your battery life, your freshwater, black tank, gray tanks, your awning controls right here and here. So that's on your slide. I'm sorry, that's your front and that's the rear on your slide. Your awning lights, your porch lights. Yeah, this has got 12-volt tank heaters in it too. So if you're going to travel in cold weather, you can turn these on. And those are blankets around your tanks that actually are drawn off just the battery. And they're heating your tanks up, and they'll keep them above freezing. So that way they don't freeze up if you want to travel through a cold weather area and have water in there. So you don't have to winterize it every time you're moving it. Your slide controls. Your main slides here, again, it's one for both slides in the main living area. And then you got your Swintex slide on your bed slide there. Here's your AC control, furnace control. And this is your max air vent that is rain sensitive, which is above the fridge and cooktop up on the roof here. So if you pan up to the roof, you'll see it right above. That is rain sensitive. And it's also power control just here because it's so high on the roof. You don't have to worry about, grabbing something way up there and get a step ladder to get up to it. So that controls all that up there. Behind me here is the LED screen. So a little touch screen here. So you can actually do your leveler here. We'll back out of it. And your main controls. So this is also going to pair up to your phone by this scan code right above it. And you can do everything on here that you can do on your phone. This will populate everything on that. So you run your awnings out, you can auto level, you can run your slides out, and you run all your lights just off of this. And again, off your phone. So you got a little light down there for night light. It is motion detected. So when you walk out and need to go to the bathroom, that light will pop on so that way you could see the steps so you don't trip down the steps. One more thing before we move up to the bathroom is the central vac right there. So you'll see a little kick plate down there. So that central vac you kick up and you could sweep your floors and sweep it in there instead of trying to sweep it out of the camper. So that'll suck everything up for you. All right, now we're going to move up here. Remember I was talking about Wi-Fi and 4G? This is where you would put that receiver. So you'll get a box, and then what it'll do is you can dedicate Wi-Fi in here. So that box we do sell here as an accessory. If you did want it, if you don't want it, you don't need to get it. But a lot of people now are living in these campers, so they want to have all the home features that you can get in a house, so you can get it here and be able to dedicate Wi-Fi inside your camper. Then we'll go in the bathroom. Again, full profile, nice height ceilings in here, nice shower. It is a step in, so the floor is actually level with the other floor. So you got lots of height, plus with the skylight here. New features the last year or two has been this rain shower. So not only do you have the ports up here, you got sprayers out here, and then you still have the hand wand. So you can do anything you want inside the shower here. They built in soap, shampoo, soap holders, little shelves, and then you do have a seat you pull out, and then you can, sit down You need to shave for women if they need to shave their legs and everything else. You got your toilet here, which is actually porcelain, so no plastic toilet. You got counter space next to this and storage underneath. And then you got your medicine cabinet. So here is the controller for the hot water. So this you would turn on, it runs 12 volts. Oh, I turned it off outside. So you turn this on, you can actually set the temperature to 100 degrees, 105, 120, whatever you feel that is comfortable for taking showers and washing your hands. If you have kids, I always say keep it down lower because you don't want them to just turn hot water on and burn themselves. And then you still got a GFI plug in the bathroom for hair dryers and all that. Curling irons, whatever you need. Pocket door here. So this is easy open and close. The travel lock's on it. So you take that and nice, easy. The magnet on this door is very powerful. It's real strong. Some people think they're stuck in there, but you just got to put a little more oomph into it to get it open. All right, bedroom time. So we have the second AC in this one. It's an option, so not all of them have it. Magnet on the door to hold the door open. So it's second AC. So you got your AC thermostat inside the room. So you could dedicate AC in here and then run AC out there. You have to be on 50 amp service to run both ACs. It's you don't want two ACs working on 30 amp. You could trip the campsite out and you're always out there resetting. If it's just you, a couple sleeping in here, nobody's in the main area, turn your AC off in the main area, turn it on in here, and that way this is temperature controlled in here. It will still force air in the back area because it is part of the ventilation. So it will still keep it cool back there, but it's going to dedicate that temperature in here because if you close your door, then you're only going to get AC from the main area when it kicks on for out there. You create your own body heat in here, so you will get this warmer than the rest of it. USB ports and plugs are on both sides of the bed. This is a king size bed. So you got little nightstands on the edges, nice headboard, and 3 windows on this slide. So you get a lot of light in there. And then they got the blackout shades, so you could just black it out and pull these down. You got little LED lights above the bed, so you could turn on a reading light if one of you want to read. And behind me, we've got the almost a walk-in closet, right? Shelves everywhere, nice hangers. And they do have certain areas here so the hangers aren't sloshing all the way around. Shoe holders on the bottom. This is on the travel lock too, so this will open and close nice and easy. And then who knows what's going to be in this? This will be a washer and dryer hookups in here. And again, it's another part of the shelving units if you don't want a washer and dryer. So they give you that option to feature in this. You can, we can install a washer and dryer. It's all plug and play. If you look under here, you'll see all the hoses and hookups underneath. And then you got your dresser here, TV above, but in this dresser you do have a little cubby area. You can put all kinds of things, you know, jewelry, knickknacks and stuff like that, or whatever small things you want in there, or hidden, you know, for some personal firearms if you wanted to bring them with you. And more drawers here. So this is another Roku TV. So it's leaning just forward enough so while you're laying in bed, you can actually watch TV nice and comfortably. And then under the bed is more features under here. So if you pick this up, you got storage here. Nothing's in that right now. And then you got drawers. So, and then more storage behind. So you got lots of storage for your bedroom. Shocks on the bed so I don't have to hold it up. If you go with a bigger mattress, sometimes you need to readjust the shocks because not all mattresses are comfortable for RVs, but this mattress is a nice thicker memory foam. So it's a little bit more comfortable than that standard mattress that you would get on some other campers that you see out there, and you sit on them, they feel like you're sitting on the plywood. I think I hit everything. Please comment or ask questions. Let me know how we're doing. And we're here at Colton RV. Colton RV and Marine now, because we have pontoons here, so pontoon boats. Let us know what else we could do. If you're looking for anything specific you want to see a video of, I'd be happy to do that for you. Or give us a call here, 716-694-0188. If you want to ask for me, Matt Smith, my extension is 443. Thanks a lot. I hope you had a great time.